Hey guys, Ningen here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to take the Heroes Super Saiyan 3 units into the Super Saiyan 3 stage of Super Battle Road. So I do have all of them except for the adult Gotenks. Obviously the fact that he was unfeatured on the first ever Heroes banner for Global and this banner as well means that he is very difficult to pull. You have to get very lucky to pull him out of the banner, so unfortunately I do not have him. I do, however, have the Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta, and then of course the Gohan and Trunks from the previous banner. And then obviously we've got double Bardock leads, and to fill out the final slot, I feel like, you know, a Super Saiyan 3 team going into Super Battle Road not really complete without this STR Vegeta. As much as I want to show off the Heroes units, we obviously still want to actually complete the stage. And he is an absolute beast. I mean, as you can see here, we didn't use an item, and he just takes double digits from everyone, so he is incredibly good. Trunks is also a defensive based unit. As you can see there, he has a chance to guard, which did go off even though, you know, he's against an STR unit anyway, so he's able to mitigate damage fairly well. Bardock, on the other hand, is probably one of the weakest units on the team in terms of defense, so fortunately he comes in clutch there with that dodge. So let's see, I guess ideally we want to stun. Well, Fat Boo is sealed, but ideally we probably want to stun Evil Boo, because at least he can't super attack. Yeah, Bardock will take a fair bit of damage from him at the back end there, but at least it's not a super, whereas Evil Boo obviously has the potential to super attack us. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll let you attack you, and then we'll get Bardock to go after. Oh, well, he can't get a super anyway, so rip. But maybe he'll get an additional. We'll just see if we could keep the seal on Fat Boo. Now, Xeno Goku is going to tank insanely well in this video. He tanked really well in the Goku family showcase that we did yesterday, and on the Pure Saiyans no item run on Super Battle Road under Vegeta leads, where he was only getting a 120% leader skill, and there was like only him and one other Heroes unit on the team on both of those videos. Whereas now, of course, we have 4 Heroes units on the team. Wow, 120k on Bardock. So that means that Vegeta, Xeno Vegeta here, with the 4 Heroes allies, is getting a 28% chance to crit, which is calculated separately from his hidden potential. And I did give him 15 crits. So basically the way it works is the game will attempt to, it will basically roll for the crit off of his hidden potential, which is a 30% chance. And then if that fails, it'll roll for the crit from his passive, which is a 28% chance. So hopefully we'll see some regular crits from him. And then of course Xeno Goku gets 7% damage reduction per Heroes ally on the team, which does include himself. So he's going to get 28% damage reduction on top of the fact that he guards against all attacks and has 100% defensive buff at the start of the turn. So yeah, you're going to see, I mean, you've seen one instance already, but normal attacks are just not going to deal any damage to Goku in this event. So we've got him and Vegeta, who are incredible tanks. Then of course, by having them on opposite rotations, we have the option to, if we get a stun with Goku, then we can target them on the next turn with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. And thanks to the additional effects he gets from his EZA, he will deal a lot of extra damage. He'll get that huge attack stat boost because he's attacking an enemy who is sealed. So, let's see. If we don't stun Fat Boo, we could get done in on Bardock at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Princess Snake. Because, I mean, even if he supers, if we don't seal him and he supers Bardock, that will probably still deal a fair bit of damage, but at least we should survive it, considering we're on full health. Okay, well, fortunately he's going to super attack Goku, which is going to do nothing. Yeah, 1000 damage thanks to the Princess Snake. And yeah, obviously normal attack's just not going to do anything at all. So he's up to a 2 million attack stat as well, very good. Well, we did get the stun anyway, so I guess we didn't really need to use the item, but it's very difficult to find Super Saiyan 3 Bardock friends at the moment, so I definitely would rather play it safer than sorry. But even Gohan here up to 1.9 million. Gohan and Trunks both only have 1 dupe for me as well, so I'd say that's very impressive. And as you see, he does raise attack for 9 turns, which allows a 3-turn stack, so that second super attack having a nice higher attack stat as well. Hey, and then he comes through with the dodge. Gohan's kind of like Bardock, where he gets the buff to his defense by super attacking, so he can defend a little bit better once he's actually got off his super. But yeah, fortunately he came in clutch with the dodge for us there, so that was awesome. So yeah, I guess for ultimate safety we probably should just go for Evil Boo with Vegeta here, because if Xeno Vegeta doesn't get a crit, we wouldn't take him out. So I'm gonna assume that our SDR Vegeta is gonna stun. I'm gonna put my faith in him and target Fat Boo with Xeno Vegeta. He should finish him off, and then yeah, we are gonna finish off this first fight. Hopefully this turn, potentially on full health. So, oh, okay, so he didn't get the stun. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't super attack Xeno Vegeta. So Xeno Vegeta does still get 100% defense, but that's all he gets. He doesn't get any sort of defense raise off of his passive or by supering. Yeah, so he still took 98k from an STR enemy. So Goku, definitely the defensive based one. But Goku is no slouch when it comes to the damage either. So typical hashtag Vegeta shaft down in the comments. The Xeno Goku is definitely the much better of the two, which always seems to happen when they release these Goku and Vegeta cards that mirror each other's abilities. They always seem to do our boy Vegeta dirty like that. So yeah, this is a perfect rotation to put Goku in the front here. So yeah, we got to stun Hirudegarn really. So we'll do this, and then we'll just try and focus damage onto Hoi. Try and get rid of him as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and avoid same type orbs so I can do a little bit of damage to both of them, and then hopefully we can finish them off with a nice big Dokkan attack. Oh, no stun from Goku. We do get a crit, but I mean you can see just how much HP Hirudegarn has, but even with no item active, that guarding plus the damage reduction, Goku just out here taking no damage whatsoever. And Trunks, unfortunately, only has a chance to activate his guard ability. So as you can see there, it did not activate. So he still took a little bit of damage. Fortunately, he didn't get super attacked. But we spread some decent damage out so far. So yeah, we definitely still want to try and stun Hirudegarn if we can. So we'll do this. Xeno Vegeta should do massive damage to Hoi here, thanks to the type advantage. And then we will target... Let's target Hirudegarn just in case he's not stunned. We can go for that seal. So let's pick up all of those, and then we're probably going to get the Dokkan attack next turn with Xeno Goku, I imagine. So hopefully Vegeta comes through and gets the stun here. That keeps us in good security. There we go. So now we are perfectly safe for the turn. That additional super, of course, triggers that extra part of his passive. So you saw his attack stat almost at 3 million. Unfortunately, no crit means he's not really going to do a lot of damage to Hirudegarn. But Hoi, feel free to super. Yeah, 18k damage to Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. 2.5 million on Xeno Vegeta. And yeah, look at that. That's big damage to Hoi. So we should be all good here. Maybe I don't want the Dokkan attack with Goku, because if he doesn't crit, he's not going to do a huge amount of damage to... well, I guess to be fair, I don't really want to break our rotation, and Trunks is not attack based at all, so he really isn't going to do a lot of damage. I'll target Hoi just so we do the most damage with the first initial hit, because obviously we do want to get a full heal out of this. So we'll do this, and then do this for you. So let's see, hopefully it gives me a reasonable paced Dokkan attack. Do you know what that emulator be like? There we go, we'll take those. So okay, let's see, what can you get for us, Goku? Obviously the team doesn't have any support units, so the only real like change in attack stats we'll see is if we do start the turn under, is it 40% health for Bardock's support passive? Actually no, wait, I think Bardock gives a 40% boost. Oh, look at this, additional super as well. And he comes through with the stun. That's amazing. So we took out Hoi with the Dokkan attack. which obviously, because we didn't target Hirudegarn, we can't stun him with it for the next turn, but then we just go ahead and get an additional super and stun him anyway. So yeah, this fight is in the bag, so let's go ahead and quickly check. I want to double check Bardock's passive. I'm so used to like not ever having it activate because our health never seems to drop that low. So okay, oh, it's only 70% or below. That shouldn't actually be too hard to get. So in fact, we may have even had it on that previous turn where Vegeta got the 2.5 mil, because normally he's sitting at around 2.1. So there you go. So nice little bit of utility built into the team. And of course, Hirudegarn being stunned means Vegeta gets that nice little damage boost. Unfortunately no crit, but we're keeping the stun train going on Hirudegarn here, so we're not really in any danger at this point. Vegeta's going to do some nice damage here. Yeah, get that crit, 1.4, and then 1.4 million attack stat for Gohan. Yeah, not bad damage, I guess. I really want to pull, I would really like to pull extra copies of the Gohan and Trunks, but obviously they are, as I said at the start, unfeatured on the banner, so it's very unlikely to pull any copies of them. I probably will be going back in on the Heroes banner. I'm not sure what day. I think the day this video goes up, it's like 3 days away from payday, and then I can pick up the rest of the sales in the store, because I didn't pick up any of the 91 packs before I did my original set of summons and my collab with Toon Rami. Make sure you check that out if you haven't seen it already. It's pretty hilarious. But yeah, there's still a couple of units I'm hunting for, so I definitely will be going back in on the banner. I can't believe we didn't take him out. I really wanted to start the next fight with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on rotation so he could tank all of those hits, but oh well. I guess this gives us a chance to... We'll just grab a ton of same type orbs, see if we can build up towards another Dokkan attack. Because the last fight of the Super Saiyan 3 stage is against 4 enemies, so we do have to be quite careful defensively. Units like Bardock obviously going to be a little bit more of a liability on this final stage. So let's see how this last rotation shakes out. I mean, we're probably going to target Baby for the stun regardless, because he is the one that attacks the most. Yeah, so we'll go... See, the physical enemy's attacking in both slots, so there's not really a safe place to put Gohan. At least here he's only taking an enemy from a hit from the tech, as long as we stun Baby. So I'll go ahead and use an Icarus here, just because if we don't stun Baby and Trunks' guarding ability doesn't activate, Trunks and Gohan will probably take a fair bit of damage. So go in for the stun on Baby. Trunks doesn't do a huge amount of damage, so we'll go for type advantage, and then we might as well do the same thing with Gohan as well, to be fair. Get him to attack himself. So the GT version versus the what if future Super Saiyan 3 version. But yeah, look at that. Goku just, you know, he doesn't care on this mode. He is so good. If you're yet to complete the Super Saiyan 3 stage of Super Battle Road, and you do go in on the Heroes banner, if you pull this Goku, you are pretty much set. If you have the Vegeta as well, keep him on opposite rotation, so you always have one really strong tank on rotation, and you should be set. So you also, look at that, he came through with the additional super, got the stun on Baby, and we'll dish out a little bit of damage across the board here. Additional normal attack. Wow, so yeah, well, I guess we do have the Icarus active. I was going to say, it only took 4,000, but look at this. These are the turns we like. So Vegeta gonna soak up all of this damage. Can we take out Goten before? Because I do want to target Baby still, so we'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully Xeno, Vegeta and Bardock between them can finish off Goten here. And at least if they don't, hopefully Bardock can get the seal. The Icarus is still active as well, so we don't really need to worry too much. Even if Goten... Worst case scenario is Goten supers Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, but with the Icarus active, we should survive. And we're keeping that stun train locked on Baby, which is perfect. Super attack on Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So this is all going very well. Yeah, even with an Icarus active, he literally takes no damage even from supers, so... Definitely the MVP for... I've always said this, that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, if you can fit him onto the team in any Super Battle Road stage, he's going to be super helpful for you. And now Xeno Goku kind of fits under that same heading. And for things like Pure Saiyans, where you might not maybe be running a bunch of other units that have Over in a Flash, you can just run them together as a rotation, and they are an insanely strong combo. So with Baby sealed here, we don't really need to worry about anything. So we'll get Goku to try and continue the stun train, and then I guess we'll just continue focusing on the type advantage. So we'll do this, and then yeah, we'll do this for you, because we are still basically on full health as well, so we don't really have anything to worry about here. Yeah, so Baby's just not going to be able to do anything for this entire stage, it seems. And then even Goku even coming through with the level 3 dodge, which obviously in this scenario not really necessary because he takes double digits from normals. But obviously on various other teams that damage reduction can differ. Wow, okay, so Trunks not activating his guarding ability there, and wow, look at that, 4,905 HP. So yeah, Super Battle Road kind of said no a little bit, but look at that. We just survived, so we'll go ahead and use this. Unfortunately no Bardock on the rotation, so we don't get the attack buff, but let's go ahead and let's try and take out Gohan this turn. So we'll do this, and then we will go for the stun on Baby again, and then do this. But damn, that was pretty spicy. That was like worst case scenario. It's the only problem with any units that have a chance to guard attacks, is that's the kind of thing that can happen to you. So that's just another tick in the column of why Xeno Goku is so good, is that he always guards all attacks. So even from a unit that would normally have type disadvantage, he's never going to take that kind of damage. So Trunks definitely giving us a bit of a scare there. But at least we finally take out Gohan. We've finally taken out one of the enemies. So, and Baby is now unstunned. So, in fact, let's do this, because then we don't actually have to rely on Trunks' guarding ability, because he's proven himself to be unreliable now. So let's go ahead and do this, and then try and stun you again. The Android 8 is still active, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about damage. We'll go for the seal on you and see how this goes here. So yeah, see, at least this way, Trunks, we don't really need to worry about his passive going off. He's just going to take double digits, because he is good defensively anyway. But obviously, as we saw there, if his guarding doesn't go off, type disadvantage can be a huge liability. And the fact that Xeno Goku only took 20k from a super, you got to bear in mind that just upping your defense with an Android 8 doesn't really give you a lot of damage mitigation against super attacks. So the fact that he still only took 20k, and I mean, look at this rotation. We definitely need to take out Goten this turn. So I might actually sacrifice trying to stun Baby again, because I feel like Xeno, Vegeta and Bardock combined might not be enough. If Xeno Vegeta stuns, it should be. Let's go for it. I probably shouldn't, but let's do it. We've almost got another Dokkan attack. I thought I'd brought a attack up item, because I would have used that, but let's go ahead here. I mean, we've basically won now anyway, because next turn we're going to get another Dokkan attack. So this last fight definitely went on a little bit longer than I expected. We had that close call thanks to Trunks, but we seem to be pretty much in the clear now. Vegeta, please get a crit here. Help see us home. There we go. Look at that. Big damage. So now Bardock will attack Baby. Potentially even take him out. So we are looking good here. Go on, Bardock, you get a crit too. Join the... Okay, well. Apparently... Oh, he did need it. Look at that. He survived with the tiniest sliver of health. He did heal at least, but there you go. I mean, this is going to be GG's now because we've got the Dokkan attack with Goku. If somehow Trunks survives, he's got the attack from Trunks and then the block with type advantage. So that is going to be all she wrote here with the Dokkan attack from Xeno Goku to finish things off. So, and another nice slow one as well to see us home to victory. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. I hope you enjoyed this showcase of all of the Xeno Super Saiyan 3's on the Super Saiyan 3 stage. Obviously the category's been quite limited for a while, so adding in all these heroes units has been a nice big boost to the category. I've always been a fan of this team anyway, so it's quite nice to see it get such a big buff. And all of the units are very good. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can check out my Twitch or my Discord, those links are in the description below. Smash the like button and hit today's like goal for a bonus single summon at the start of the next video. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.